What's going on, party people? It's Friday, and you know what that means. It is time for the 3D. 3D! That's right. It is the Drew Dickinson Diatribe, and it drops each and every Friday right here on the SDH network. With the season over and most of the boys away on holiday or gearing up for the Euros, this won't be one of my regular long episodes or, long shows, if you will. But before we go any further, I want to apologize for my absence the last couple weeks. Me, myself, I was on holiday because, winning the FA Cup, it does take a lot out of you lifting a trophy. It's extremely tiresome, fun, and I'm a little too partied out right now, just to be honest with you. Okay. Now, Manchester United. Honestly, guys, this is a very, very important off season or summer for the club. I bring it back to the first summer after Sir Alex Ferguson's departure with the hiring of David Moyes. This is going to be the first summer of Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe at the helm. So many new faces in the front office for United. So many questions. But most importantly, I think the biggest question, right now is who's the freaking manager going to be? And what will Ineos do in the transfer market? Two big questions, but the first question, who will be the manager going into next season? Of course, right now, the manager is Erik ten Hag, who, guys, he's been under some fire this season, to say the least, with United finishing with their worst ever Premier League season just last month, 8th place to be exact. But they did, of course, cap it off with an FA Cup victory over the crosstown rivals Manchester City. Using that 4-2-3-1 formation, Erik ten Hag's record in the Premier League at Manchester United, 41 wins, 12 draws, and 23 losses. But of course, you can't forget the League Cup win from last year against Newcastle at Wembley, and yes, the FA Cup victory against Manchester City just a few days ago, about a week or so ago. And you can add that to his resume. And guys, that's just 2 seasons. And, is that enough for him to keep his job? Me personally, yeah, I think so. Or, at least I would hope so. We've recently heard reports of Ineos conducting interviews with other manager representatives, Thomas Tuchel, Roberto De Zerbi, just to name a couple. But again, I'm going to settle this debate right now. For me, I'm Ten Hag in. 2 reasons. One, guys, he needs more time. He's especially more than he's been given. 2 trophies in back-to-back seasons. This past season, absolutely flooded with injuries. His first season last year, David De Gea, his goalkeeper, won the Golden Glove for most clean sheets. But not take anything away from De Gea, but he also had Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane healthy damn near the entire season. Luke Shaw healthy, Diogo Dalot, or Luke Shaw, not healthy. And that gave Wan-Bissaka a chance to come back in and really find some playing time and really get up under himself. Not the case this season, but this is last season what we're talking about. I want Ten Hag to be given that time like Mikel Arteta has been given. And look what Arteta has done. Dang sure should have won the Premier League this season, but he's got an important summer coming up too. Will they be able to make that one signing to get them over the hump to be able to defeat that Manchester City? I would like to have Ineos bring in some of their signings, get with Ten Hag and bring in some signings that are going to work this system. We know Varane is gone. We know Casemiro is leaving. There's Omari Forson. He's leaving after 14 years at Manchester United. Could Scott McTominay leave? A lot of people, expecting Rashford to leave, which I just don't think is happening. So yeah, big summer for Ineos regarding the managerial position. And Erik ten Hag, to me, has proven that he deserves at least to run out his contract. Let's give him time with a healthy young team that he likes to play with. Again, he's got that 4-2-3-1 formation. I expect Højlund to be so much better as that solo striker, and I do expect Ineos to bring in someone to help him out. So yes, Ten Hag in for me. And the second reason why Ten Hag in, guys, we can't keep changing managers. A lot of the players aren't performing or they've aged themselves out, i.e. Casemiro, but you can't say it about Varane because when healthy, he's still the best defender on the team. Since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson, I believe it's David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, and now Erik ten Hag. And with this new regime coming in, it's hard to argue that, they're going to want to play with the new shiny toy, they being Ineos, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Bruno Fernandes. He wants Ten Hag to stay. Bruno's wanting a new deal, but he won't commit himself until he finds out who's going to be the stinking manager. Is he going to have to begin another season with another, and this will be Bruno's, third? It'll be his fourth manager, Ole, Rangnick, Ten Hag, and if Ten Hag leaves, Bruno will have another manager come in. And he apparently, he's at 220 a week right now. He wants a raise. He wants to be the highest paid player on the team. And we'll get into that in a second. I don't blame him though, But Ratcliffe was quoted, regarding, Arsenal and Arteta, saying that how great, Arteta's been doing because he's been given time. So let's hope he practice what he preaches, if you will. But like I said, new owners, they're going to want to play with a shiny new toy. Just unsure who. And from my point of view, and in current reports, it's looking like Ten Hag or Gareth Southgate. It's been really reported, rumors that Ineos and Co. They love Gareth Southgate. But once we find out who will be in charge, I really, really do expect summer signings and transfers to heat up. We again a little bit more rumors, and the only reason why I'm quoting these rumors is because of the source. We've already heard some of these, who Ineos is impressed with, possible targets from Michael Olise, Branthwaite, Jean-Claude Tabido, Joao Neves from Benfica, on and on and on. Transfer window just isn't quite open yet, but again, I'll be sure to keep yous all updated as soon as they're announced, which honestly, if Ineos want to make a splash, they need to get this ball rolling. We need to figure out who's going to be the manager so we can get some signings in before, once again, we get beaten to the punch. So, with that being said, that is going to be it for me today. But I want to give you guys a warning to please be prepared. There will be random 3D drops this summer. They'll obviously I'll have one on Friday, but there could be one on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday regarding the manager announcement, summer signings, transfers, you name it. Just keep an eye on all SDH social media platforms. You can follow me on X as well at Dickinson Jr. 18. That's DICKINSONJR18. But I do hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will speak to everyone next week. All righty. Take care now.
Ridiculous.